Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you are not familiar, my name is TJ. I'm here at Sharkey's Detailing and Tint, and today, as you can see right here, we have a 2024 Telluride. So this is a relatively new vehicle, but I'm going to be showing you, and you can take a little glimpse right here. Something's going on with the paint that doesn't look too good. So I'm going to be showing you what happens. This car has been in the car wash over the past couple of years of its life. So this is going to be a good example of why you need to try and stay away from these automatic car washes as much as you can. Try and be doing hand washing and touchless car washes. Those two will be fine, but this just doesn't look too great. So let's get right into it. So don't mind the windshield. We just washed the outside. The inside of the windshield is dirty, so it looks streaky, but look at this paint. This is really bad. This is honestly one of the worst vehicles I've ever seen in terms of paint condition, because this thing is just scratched unbelievably bad. I mean, there's no words for this, really. Now, like I mentioned, we have washed the car. It looks like this is just streaky, maybe like a wax or someone tried to apply it, but there's no water beading and there was nothing coming off. It was just, I mean, it's clean now. So this is just scratches in the clear coat at this point, which luckily is fixable. But just look at how bad this is and how much damage this has caused. Just over maybe probably about 2 years, maybe 3 years if this came out in 2023. Just 2 or 3 years in the car wash, and I mean the whole car and the roof too is just totally hammered by these car washes. Now the good news is this is fixable. We're going to do a polish. This vehicle is here for a polish and a ceramic coating today. So we already got the polishing supply set up. We're going to get to that in just a second, and we're going to ceramic coat the whole car. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start off with the hood, do a little test spot, and then do the full hood once I have my test spot figured out and we know what method we're going to be doing. We're just going to go ahead and get started with that. Oh, every time I look, it gets worse. So we're just going to go ahead and get started with that, and then I'll meet back with you guys when we're done and show you kind of how the result looks. I'll meet back with you when the hood's done, not the full car. I'll get back to you sooner than that. All right, we just finished up with the polishing, and let me tell you, this thing is unrecognizable. I mean, look at that. That looks amazing compared to when it came in. Now again, this is a one-step correction. This isn't even meant to get out everything, but it is pretty much perfect. I mean, it's pretty close to it, especially considering how trash the paint was. So we're very happy with the result here. We are going to get started moving around the rest of the car. We're going to be polishing all the paint, all the glass, all these like black trim pieces on the pillars right here, and just make sure the whole car is looking as good as it can be before we lay down a ceramic coating. So we're going to get started on doing all that, and we'll be back to you later on. All right, guys, as you can see, this car is now done, and it turned out phenomenal. I'll show us some clips of what it looked like before so you can really get a good idea. But the paint is looking great. It's almost brand new looking. Now, if you don't already know, when we do paint corrections and ceramic coatings here, we paint correct obviously all the paint. When we do the ceramic coating, we do all the paint, we do all the glass, all plastics and black trim pieces like that. We do the faces of the rims as well. So everything on this vehicle is going to be protected. That's why kind of the thing we want to do is protect everything while we're in here working on it. But everything's going to be protected. And then on this car, actually, we did interior detail as well. So we'll pop around in here and take a look at how that looks. Pretty factory brand new, I'd say. Luckily, this is only a 2024, so there's not really any damage around. Seats are still in great shape. There's not really any scuffs on that part of the doors. I don't know what that part's called, to be honest. But yeah, interior's in great shape, exterior's in great shape. Really good result. Very happy with how this came out today. Now, the big takeaway from this video that I want to talk about is just to not use the car wash if you care about the car. Now, obviously, there's going to be some cars that people have where it's just a beater, you know, it's a 2003 or something. Maybe just like a Honda Civic or something. It's got 200,000 miles. Obviously, at that point, it's just a daily driver. Go to the car wash. It doesn't matter. But if you buy a new car like this, or if you have a car you really take pride in, especially like a sports car or a luxury car or something like that, just do not go through these car washes. There's plenty of better options. A touchless wash is always a great option if you can't get around to washing the vehicle yourself. but a hand wash yourself, or just having, you could always bring it in to us, you could have a mobile detailer come out. There's a lot of other options, but you just want to stay away from these car washes, because the problem is, as you know, car washes, they have the big spinner Brussels thingies, I don't know what they're called, but they have those. They do, how many cars does a car wash do a day, do you think? Probably like 300 or so, cleaning these cars. Picking up all that dirt throughout the day, and how often do those big spinny things get cleaned? I bet you maybe they get blasted off daily, but probably more like every couple days, maybe once a week, don't really know. So long story short, these things are picking up dirt all day long, and then you roll through in your brand new car that has nice paint on it, and these things are rubbing dirt all over the paint, and they're scratching it up. It's pretty close to the equivalent of taking a fresh microfiber or a wash mitt and kind of just dropping it on the ground, picking it back up and rubbing it on your car. Obviously, it's going to pick up some dirt. The dirt gets rubbed on your car, or maybe there might even be little stones in there. Who knows what gets caught in these car wash brushes? But yeah, it just rubs it on your paint, and you go through that. And the other problem is when most people go to the car wash, they probably have a membership, and then you're going through once every 2 weeks, maybe even weekly. So you're rubbing dirt all over the paint very often, and it's not going to turn out well. So if you're buying a new car or a nice car, or you just want to take care of your car, just wash it yourself. And if you can't get around to washing yourself, maybe use a touchless wash. We tell people to wash their car like once a month, so ideally you want to be doing a hand wash once a month. But if you can't get around to that, it's okay to go to the touchless wash. Just at least every 2 months, I try to give it a hand wash. It also depends. If you park it in the garage, you're gonna have to do it a lot less often than if you were to park in the street or near sprinklers is the worst one. So if you're parking near sprinklers, clean that thing often. But yeah, moral of the story, try and stay away from the car washes. Not good for the longevity of your paint, and it's not gonna make your car look good. So let's just try and do our best to stay away from that. Anyways, that's about all I got for you guys for today. So if you do have any questions about everything I went over in the video, please just leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you with an answer. Or better yet, just give us a call or a text and we can answer you a lot faster there. We'll see it way before we see a YouTube comment. Now, if you are needing a service like this in the future, just give us a call or text. We'd be more than happy to help you. You'll either talk to me or one of our sales reps, and we can get something set up for you. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.